Oh yeah, I was about to ask if you played in Azumaya.
No, I'm playing right when I leave here.
With Catherine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta switch it on.
Then you bike or walk?
I bike.
Oh, I walk. So
Imagine
you
if you
have to
start
leave.
raining.
You can't leave me, I guess. Fair enough. I
Okay.
want to listen to music when I walk.
Same.
Hey,
I guess we can
episode,
agree on something.
can you like, Abdi, can you like come away here to the side and Xander a little closer to the center? Thank you. Hey, alright.
We can also just sit like in a line, but then we can't really see each other.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So yeah, I'll just do
Look,
this.
Quack is looking out the window.
I'm still
Huh?
lonely.
The cat.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still. I got nobody.
poor cat.
Yeah, is it recording?
I
I
think.
don't-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like linking red
It's
button.
moving. It's moving. Yeah, it's been going up for like 50 seconds.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's recording. Good, because I can. It goes in the day, I don't know where it goes out, and then it comes back. Yeah.
You have the weirdest lights.
Yeah, it did that when we
The
were
weirdest
recording.
lights.
Like, when we were recording, did the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But like, it came on by itself after like 5 minutes.
I thought it was like by sensor or something
No,
like that.
no.
It turns on when it wants to.
Do you think this is Sam?
I didn't look at it, okay? I was just there like, oh, God, a fancy motherfucker.
Sure. Ah,
Oh my
damn,
gosh.
I have straight up like serious conversation for him.
Oh my
Do
god.
we strike right away or?
I mean, yes, hi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice to meet you guys.
Okay, well, this is Alexander. You've been here
Cheers.
before. Abdi.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Like an hour ago.
Yeah, and I have, yes, I'm still wearing the same dress.
Yeah, same.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey, but don't judge.
Is that the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ate a string.
That's not what cats sound like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Are you a cat person? No.
No, I've had cats, and that's not how they sound. Pretty
I've
good.
had cat as well. I had a rabbit too.
He ate.
Irrelevant, but I want you to.
He ate one of these last night. Like it was longer.
Oh
and I
god.
gave it to him just to play with it. And then when I look back, he like.
Damn, just build different.
I was trying to see if I can get it out or anything, but.
It's like, open your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But apparently they do it all the time. They eat plastic. They eat anything.
Yeah, so does my
The
dog.
motherfucker, he eats this, but he doesn't eat the dry food. You know, the
Yeah.
crunches.
Me. My dog runs around with stones in his mouth. Such an idiot.
Really?
Yeah, look. Like, I have toys, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't play with them. He plays with, like, one thing.
That's how it. Some of the cats, like, if you buy them toys, they say no, but they want that card box.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like my sister, like Paul, he has like a tower where he needs to climb and.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Where he also scratches.
Mhm.
He sits in a box. He sees a box, he sits in the box.
That's how cats are. Like,
Like
that's
never buy
expensive stuff.
never
Yeah.
buy stuff for cats.
Just buy them.
only food and like
No, just.
A cardboard box and food.
yes,
All
Yeah.
he needs.
cars.
No!
Damn. Abdi has been sneezing for
I
me.
have an allergy for bullshit.
Then we're gonna sneeze throughout the whole podcast.
Yes, I cannot wait for that. That's your phone, then.
I will put it on mute.
I was wondering where my phone is, but I forgot it's recording.
Yes. It's pretty educational.
I also sometimes have like a phone call and forget where my phone is. Like I'm talking with it.
I remember once when I was like a kid, I was trying to look for the remote control so much because I wanted to change channel. Oh, it was in my hand the whole time. I was like looking, where the fuck is it? Under the bed, on the bed. It was on my hand.
You also remind me whenever I'm looking for something, I tell my mom and she just finds it easily. I'm like, I've already looked there. How did you get it there?
that's mom's house. Right there.
Exactly. They're almost
Makes
so
it appear.
exactly.
Oh, I've seen that TikTok where
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just grabbed out of nowhere.
You're like, how the fuck did you do that?
You should also be tough because you're blind.
Yeah, exactly. She's gonna roast you.
Oh, yeah.
You tried your best and everywhere.
You're fucking blind piece of shit. You can't find anything.
But hey, I'm gonna do the same thing for my kids. So I'm like, you're
Oh,
a
yeah.
dumbass. Relatable, but still a dumbass.
You asked them what's your father.
Yeah, but I mean, they probably got it from me too, so I can't shit talk them for that. It's like roasting myself.
Your wife will find your stuff.
Oh my god.
You're gonna lose your socks and then she's gonna find the other pair, you know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna become one of the kids. She's gonna roast me and be like, oh my god, how old are you again? What?
You're gonna tell your own kid you're as stupid as your father.
Yeah, I'll roast the
How stupid is
kid.
your father?
From 1 to 10.
Ah, Caramba.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's begin the conversation. The real
Okay.
stuff.
Damn. Modern society.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Go.
What the fuck is going on? What
ready
the
for that
actual fuck is cancel culture?
Yeah, holy shit, man. Okay, well, so first, like, how it changed over the past years, and
Oh my gosh.
how did it begin to change for you? Because I'm gonna start, for example, in the past, I used to say the N word a lot, and I didn't know it's a bad word when I wasn't Romanian, because
God.
we don't have racism there. Like, people are racist, but not because they hate black
But that's
people.
fine.
No, listen. They're not racist because they're black people.
Do you know how I found out? Do you know how I found out about the N word?
How?
A white guy called me out on that when I was like 5.
No.
And I asked him, she like never say that word. I'm like, oh cool.
He was like, Mom, am I black?
I might.
But so like they're not Romanian, they're not racist because they don't like black people. They don't have anything against them. They're racist. It's not even called racism. They're just ignorant. They're like calling the N word.
The thing,
It's just because they're black, not because they have something against them, you know?
I mean, fair enough. That's better than being white.
And it's like I used to say it, but again, I didn't know it's a bad word. Even when I came to Denmark, I used to call some parents, I used to call them the N word.
Oh.
But I didn't know, and then one teacher called me out on it, and like, yo, that's not the good word. And then when I became more cultural, I found out that it's a horrible word.
Oh my god. It's like my whole life I've been a
Of course I
dickhead. But I mean, that's fine. The thing that
But again, it's not about being racist. It's about being ignorant.
exactly.
You know?
I mean, where I grew up, I don't really say the N word because to me the N word wasn't really a big deal. Because I was like, when people told me I could say the N word, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I don't really care.
Everyone.
Yeah, it's not like I feel like I have to say the N word. Like I make fun of Xander, but mostly because.
He says the word.
No, but I really want him to say the N word just for that one day, but he will never say it, and I know that. But it's like, I won't really get mad if you say the N word. It's more of like, what do you say behind the message?
Yeah,
What do you really mean?
I think the biggest thing I think is like the biggest thing that matters is your intention with
Exactly.
what you're saying, not what you
Like, I
actually
prefer
say.
people not saying the N word because I feel like it's like
Yeah, of course.
it starts pointless drama, which I feel like it's so unnecessary. Like, don't say it, please.
Yeah.
But people feel like it's like since it's that forbidden word,
Yeah,
they would really want to see it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just don't say it, man. Like, what's gonna bring it to you? Are you gonna get more money if you say it?
Exactly, but the thing is, people,
You won't
I
achieve
hate it.
anything.
I hate it
Yeah,
because remember that. God, we talked about it in the last video about the white shirt thing we were doing for the new people. Like we went to the school, we were wearing that white shirt about our school. You weren't there, so it wasn't pre-AB. The Ikast gymnasium shirt we had.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That day.
Yeah.
I met this one motherfucker. He legit sat next to me. He was like he was one of those people I have to like say. He's like, "What up, my nigga?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck?" He was white Danish as well. I didn't know him at all. He just came there, sit next to me, said that, and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Who do you think you are, bro?
Like you didn't know me. You didn't know how I feel about the airway. Like nothing.
But again,
I had.
he wasn't racist because
He
he was
wasn't
friendly to you.
He was friendly.
just
Yeah, I know. He
ignorant.
didn't have the intention of being racist. Just that I was just so amazed. I'm like, you will get fucked over if I wasn't there.
Yeah, and see, like he was being stupid and ignorant, but not racist.
Exactly, but I was just so
'Cause there was
surprised
no
that time. I was like, I did not expect this thing to go this way.
Yeah, I'd be so shocked if I suddenly said that.
I was like, I'm not gonna say it now. I used to quote it, but I'm not gonna say it, especially in this podcast. But there's this one guy. There's an Asian guy, you know, James. Yeah. Do you know James? James, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows James.
Yeah.
He knew James before he even knew in pre-AB.
And this guy, he was from Slovenia or something. He was white as fuck, you know. He saw him. Again, he wasn't racist, he was just ignorant and stupid. Yeah? He saw him, then he was trying to talk to us about him. He was like, yo, have you seen this guy? He is N-word with glass. Yeah.
So
But he's Asian. He's from Philippines.
Huh.
And with glass, he didn't even say
That'd be
probably
really
But I'm
I've
like,
never seen an Asian person say the N-word.
James is Asian.
I'll say
Yeah, but I've never seen him say the N-word.
Oh, see, I think he does.
I mean-
I think.
they can, but
I only seen him like a few times.
Hmm.
Like during parties.
Damn.
Like
He
times
was
1,000.
allergic to bullshit.
I'm allergic, like I said.
Yeah, damn.
I need help.
Yeah, so like that's how it changed how the world has changed
Yeah.
for me. But
The thing that right now people think the world is kind of what's it called, very sensitive and like very over dramatic and everything, which I agree to a certain extent. Yes, the cancel culture was a good thing at the beginning. They were doing the right cause, but right now they just want to cancel anyone for any reason at this point. Where I feel like that's a little bit too much.
we're gonna get there because it's not.
Yeah.
But again, we're talking about how the world has changed from being neutral to being overly.
Yeah,
I think-
well, I feel like if you're black right now, you have a better life than a white guy right now, in a way, to a certain extent.
Like
But I think it's good that the world has become more sensitive. It allows for more acceptance of people. Like
Yeah, but right now we are, the thing that I hate the fact is that we put black people higher than white people at the moment.
not
it's
that
pretty
much.
much like that post with that girl that says, if you're a guy and you've been accused by a girl that you've raped her, just shut up and accept.
Oh,
even if it's not true, because a woman has been oppressed for such a long time, and you can. A few years of your freedom doesn't mean anything for how.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to go to prison for accused rape.
Just because women have been oppressed.
Oh my God.
It's like saying white people should all suffer right now because black people have been oppressed in the past.
Damn, I should have understand at the beginning then. I got accused of racism and everyone will believe me.
I accuse Xander of being racist against white people.
Yeah, it's also transphobic.
You're white phobic.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, of course. Since he's white as fuck, so obviously.
But like in the past, I think with the acceptance and like banning the N-word and stuff like that, I think that began like pretty early.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
the 19 something.
even earlier.
Yeah.
But the N-word isn't bad though. Everybody can use it.
It's like an unwritten.
It's an unwritten rule, but there's no crime against it. But it's definitely not good.
It's like very offensive.
I don't think you can ban a word.
Yeah.
It's just not possible.
If you ban a word, that makes them want to say it more. So that's the thing. That's why if they ban the N-word, people will still want to say it more.
I mean, they'll still say it,
It's
but
like if we're gonna get them from who's server, we're just gonna.
Yeah, you're always gonna find a way.
But
Brian.
by the way.
imagine she's actually listening.
And
This is Brian, by the way.
yes, Brian, Alchemist.
If you're listening, Brian.
Brian, if you're listening, I'm very much a big fan of you. Okay.
He's a bit racist, but like other than that,
But so the world has changed long ago. But for me, it only changed only a few years ago because I didn't know what's going on with the world. My world is like everyone has a bubble, and then that bubble is your world. If you don't go outside, if you don't hear about other places, you're going to remain in that bubble, and nothing else is different.
Yeah.
You need to learn new
See how
experiences.
things are going in the outside.
Exactly. This is what I said about Kenya and how they're very one-sided. I swear to God. See,
I'm joking.
I know, it's funny. That's how people assume when people talk about Kenya, like Africa, right? I'm like, no, motherfucker. They're like, yes, Africa, the whole continent, I guess.
No, it's all the same.
Yeah. So, they're very one-sided in a way and everything because they think they're better than us because they're way more culture.
Who?
Kenya or
Yeah.
mostly Somali people. Anyway, there.
This chai is bossing.
Yeah, I love the chai, man.
Today's sponsored chai latte.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And orange juice, just plain out orange juice. That's it.
What's the name of
No, just orange juice.
Yeah.
The whole
orange.
just orange juice. They're sponsoring.
Yeah, and sneezing.
Sneezing, orange juice, and chai. All sponsored.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. Okay.
We're making bank from this
When
video.
has the world changed for you? Like,
For me,
yeah. Or like, did you like pretty much always kind of knew that what's wrong or right?
Did you always knew you were racist deep down inside?
no. It was, I don't know.
You always hated white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck white people.
Yeah.
Hey, my man.
Refuse to say, hey, man.
Yeah. I mean, you are part of the black community now.
What can I say? What then? What can no.
No, not there yet.
But like,
No. I don't know when my life has changed. I think I've always been like, meh.
yeah.
But like I think there was a time where I completely Because I used to make a lot of jokes, sometimes dark jokes,
Yeah.
but I got to a point where I just don't find it funny.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
But
why
they can be funny.
mature.
But I don't want to be sensitive either.
Yeah.
Dark jokes can be funny,
Yeah, exactly.
but I don't really make them.
Exactly.
But I think you can make jokes about literally anything, anyhow, as long as you make it funnier than, as long as it is more funny than sad.
Yeah, and also make sure the intentions.
Yeah, intention.
Yeah,
Intentions are everything.
I really hate how people say the M when they're like, it's dark humor. And I'm like, how is that connected to dark humor at all?
Dark humor, just saying everyone.
Exactly.
Is it because it's dark?
No. Oh my god.
But no, bro.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a point in my life where it suddenly just switched, where I just started being more. You can call it mature, but. Hey, yo, what's the dog doing?
Like the for
I think it's a bit boring.
people that have no context, the cat is trying to push down.
Still much
stuff.
Good.
I think so. I believe so. I hope so.
Bullshit. We're just talking bullshit. That's why.
Yeah.
Nah.
She's like, no, anyway.
The cat is just trying to rip off everything.
Wait, it actually has
I was gonna stand up to take. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck.
like
Okay.
cat.
She's like, she's out now.
He doesn't eat it.
Has it done this?
No, no. I ripped it so I can
And we pull it away.
the curtain.
Let's move here. Push here.
We should probably. It's the camera.
Hey, yo, cat, what you doing, huh? I just take it for you. Thank you.
Gracias.
Here you go.
Hey, you. Kotka.
Hey, yo, cat.
Cat cam.
I'll call it Kit Kat.
He's a bitch.
Oh my god, I'm gonna name my cat. That'll be hella amazing, but I'm allergic to cats now.
Kit Kat.
Fuck!
Yeah,
What's wrong with me?
Cat, Kit Kat.
Very unfortunate.
You know the TikTok with cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. No?
Maybe, I don't know.
But yeah. So, humor. Yeah, that's like literally the next subject, like humor and sensor.
Yeah.
How we increasingly, not we, but like in general, a lot of words and expressions are, unwritten laws, where they're banned. Or like, not banned, but like you shouldn't say them.
Yeah.
And that's more, that's a sensor, which I think.
But like, we're talking about movies?
No,
Or just
in
overall?
humor in
In
general.
Oh, humor.
Real life.
And like the humor level is becoming. No, it's not becoming better or worse, but like I feel like a lot of humor has been banned because of you're not allowed to say some expressions.
I feel like
I'm not talking about saying the N word in a joke. No, that's not it.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
not the point. What I mean is like not being able to talk about death and other serious stuff because people are so sensitive right now and you can't make jokes like that.
I think it's most because the world is trying to be more open in a way.
I think you just need to find your audience.
Yeah, also that like
Yeah, but
Like, make sure you have the right audience.
But the
Pick
thing
your
is,
jokes
even
carefully.
if you pick your audience, you have to be careful as well, because make sure those audience doesn't go off broad and talk to other people. Because listen, I know damn well Premside, whenever we tell him, he will assume it's okay with other people.
Yeah.
we tell him so many times, Prem's like choose your audience, whatever you say.
Exactly. I'm like, do not say the same thing we do to other people, because I'm like, that's no. Like, I have different friends with different humors, but that's not wrong in any way possible.
Like let's admit it, we're being misogynistic when we talk only between
We joke a lot about stuff, but we don't mean it in real life. I love women. Women.
Same.
Same.
Just trying to prove that we're straight.
Yes.
He says he's not straight.
I accidentally. Yes, it's a lot. No.
Well, people will believe that you're not straight.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
you know.
Yeah.
I know,
we
right?
told-
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you.
It's not my fault. It's just how.
But like
What do you
again,
mean?
we're being sexist or misogynistic or anything.
But we don't-
between us we make jokes. We don't mean it, of course, but we don't make those jokes with people that would actually get offended by it.
Exactly,
And
because we
then
know it's.
people, specimens like Premside, would literally say the same things to anyone. And that's
This is why it's worried for me. It worries me sometimes with Premside.
yeah.
I'm surprised our
Premside, by the
friendship
way,
lasted
I know
this
you're
long.
gonna listen to this.
Yes,
Listen
Premside.
to our advice.
Yes. But the thing is, jokes aren't supposed to be. Well, they're supposed to be offensive, but they're supposed to be funny.
Yes.
So that's why you need to pick your audience, because for it to be funny,
You need to make sure that the
Yeah.
audience is not gonna get offended.
yeah.
Exactly.
So
Like,
yeah.
if you make a joke about something that can be offensive to others, but only between us,
Mhm.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
But
like-
don't say that joke to those people that might get offended.
Yeah, I make a lot of black jokes.
But then again, jokes, right?
Yeah.
They're all dark humor, but for some people, something is alright.
Mhm.
Like, let's say, joking about gay people and then joking about black people, for example. And some people might hate that you're joking about black people, but then they're completely fine with gay people.
Yeah.
And then how's that fair? How can you be alright joking about black people, but not be okay with gay
And also
people?
the people
Exactly.
that the
Like
people,
if you can get offended about everything,
Yeah,
not just
exactly.
one thing.
yeah, but
Either-
those people that get offended by making jokes about black people, they like jokes about white people.
Yeah.
And like there's no equality. Like come on, like if you, as you said, if you're gonna laugh about something,
It's funny because I have a friend who is such a Black Lives Matter supporter.
Yeah.
Which is like I support
white?
her. Yeah. No, she's not white. She's black too.
Okay.
But the thing is that she supports and everything, but she gets offended when everyone makes a black joke. But whenever you make white, she's like, "Oh my god, that is so true," and I'm like, "Bruh."
man, come on,
Exactly.
you either find it making black jokes and white jokes,
I told.
either none of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I'm thinking with all humor, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I will never get offended to any joke,
Mm.
but I wouldn't really make them myself because it's kind of dangerous sometimes.
And you can get canceled out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I don't think it's fair for me to get offended by something just because it's personal to me.
Yeah.
Like, so what? It's personal to me. It's still funny,
As
and
long as you make it funny.
yeah, just make it funny.
Then
Then
water
it's
and
funny.
milk in this.
It's literally water and chai. And chai have like stuff in there.
I'm gonna buy that.
Mhm. Okay.
There's more
Cheers.
orange juice by the way if you want more.
Orange juice sponsored by Pure.
Orange juice.
Just orange
Just orange juice.
Orange juice.
Oh,
Green.
But
But
yeah,
humor and I think that's pretty much a solved problem. Like, yeah, just use your audience.
yeah. I
Exactly.
mean, that's the only solution.
and keep it low key.
Yeah, and like if it's gonna come up, like no, you need to wait like 1 second when it's closed.
One second. Oh my god.
So weird.
I can imagine that it took you a long time to figure that shit out. Like, hold on.
like- If a left-wing Karen is gonna come to I don't know, let's say stand-up comedy show where there's dark humor, and then she begins cancel everyone, even people that are laughing at that,
Yeah.
then that's not her place. She should just
Yeah.
This is sad because
But-
like,
mind your own business.
She wanted to go there to be offended, just to throw hands.
Yeah.
I think that's the
yeah,
reason.
legit. This is the thing. This is why I'm kind of feel sad for comedies these days because they cannot make any like life out of being a comedy
Mhm.
because you gotta make some dark humor jokes. And if and since it's like 2021, everyone will get sensitive. They will cancel you in an instant.
Yeah, but I feel like also you need to choose the audience, but the audience also needs to choose you.
Yeah, but the thing with comedy, they
Yeah.
don't really get to choose their audience. They just come.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
exactly.
comedians,
So, but like if they
they're
come,
special.
Yeah.
if they come to you, that means they like you. They like dark humor. So
Yeah, but
I have a comedy show, Daniel's Lost.
yes, I watched his video. He talked
you
about it. He talked about it about
Yeah.
how he was in this country and he was making jokes about American. Was it?
I think so. Or somebody.
No, he was making about the Indianans. I think in America.
Indians in America,
No, I think that the I don't know. I think basically I think Americans.
Native Americans,
Yeah, Native Americans. I
like the
think.
ones the
I don't know. I don't think
I
so.
would be.
Yeah.
I would say it would be xenophobic, but
Yeah, no. I'll just say it's Americans. Let's just say Americans.
Hmm.
And he was there making jokes about them. They got offended when one of them just told him he's
Well,
like,
well,
me and you, I'm like, with his guns, and he's just there like,
Oh yeah, but then there's another guy.
He
It's
was-
like, I'll shoot him
if
if you shoot him. You're
If
like,
you-
can you shoot him before he shoots me?
He's
So
like,
funny.
what's the point of shooting him if I'm already dead?
Yeah. I recommend to all the viewers Daniel's Lost. Have you watched Jigsaw yet?
No.
That shit is the deepest thing you'll ever watch. Like your life will just make sense.
Yeah, it's
Like
so.
everything about your life.
we're getting recommendations. So that's nice.
Yeah. It's best comedy I'm watching right now.
Trust me, it's good. I think it's for almost everybody.
You know the idea of how you got a podcast is like I listen to sometimes I see stand-up comedies on in Romanian on YouTube sometimes,
Yeah.
and then those guys they also have a podcast channel.
Mm.
And then I listened to one of them randomly, and I really liked it. It was funny, it was interesting. Some of them were ridiculous. And then, but I started around episode 130. They're like 1.5 hour each, or like one hour. And then I went down from like 130 to 1.
Oh, wow.
So like
Small. Or
the number.
oh,
the
you went
episode
from
number.
one to the other.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
from one into the other.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like in the end, like around 100 something, they'll be like, they'll know more about LGBT community, black community, they'll like be more okay with everything,
Yeah.
But as they go down, they know less. And again, they're not racist, they're just ignorant. But they
Wow.
make, they kind of,
It's like character development through the podcast.
yeah, exactly. But in the other way.
Oh yeah. You watched the other one. So it
Yeah.
goes backwards.
Yeah. So that's how I got the idea of making podcasts. Literally, they just talk, and people like them. But they also have a perk because they're stand-up comedians. So one, they are funnier,
Yeah, but still, I
and so
love.
people know them because they make shows.
Yeah, but that's what I like the idea of the podcast you made because it's so fucking amazing.
Yeah,
You just
just
talk about
chill
open about
talk.
stuff.
I get cast.
Exactly,
maybe
we get
eventually
cast,
you
but
can
I'm
write
probably
down.
gonna write it down because I'm too lazy.
No, you get service out of this, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can put the link of the video to prove.
Service.
So,
It's
you should invite me more.
For that guy.
Yeah.
Wait. If we come once a week, it's ongoing service.
Yeah, exactly. So invite us every once a week. Every weekend I'm free. If you need any weekend, I'm always up for it.
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow from 1 to.
I have vaccination.
Oh, wait. I don't know why you for today's Monday.
Oh,
Sunday.
it's Sunday. Oh shit, true. Fuck, it's Sunday. You don't have school tomorrow, so I'm good.
But we have like schooling fucking every week.
No, it actually feels like we were at school the whole time and they just gave us 1 week of vacation.
Exactly, legit.
And we just went back to school,
Exactly, that's what I
It's
fucking
awful.
hate. I just came back home and I'm like, oh god, the people that still live here. Fuck you too, man.
You should touch him, He
It's
thinks you're
weird.
dirty and then he washes himself.
Bruh.
Take a shower, man.
He doesn't like.
I could imagine.
I hope he's gonna get out of the string that he
Onto the street.
the string that he
He actually likes going outside.
Yeah, he likes, but we let him outside and he's actually facing random.
Oh, he
He
doesn't
doesn't
run
know the
away.
place here,
Oh.
He'll run away.
Yeah, he might not be able to find his
Yeah.
way back home.
I'm on the highway.
That's why I put duct tape on the window, so
Oh.
it can't open more. I put like a lot of duct tape.
Imagine he's not able to escape.
Nah,
I'll be impressed.
I think not even you can. You should just push.
But I mean,
You need to take action.
exactly. But then again, you will notice he make a lot of noises.
Motherfucker, he always makes noises in the night. And when I'm trying, the night, like at 5 when I go to sleep,
Yeah.
he wakes up from the chair. He goes, he eats, and he's like, oh, and then he runs around. Like,
The speed.
and then I can hear him scratching everything.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I'll just put him in a cage.
That also feels a bit mean.
Hey, I'm trying to
That's
get my
why
sleep.
What are you gonna do? Put your baby in a
Yes.
cage in a suffocator?
When you start screaming, you're like, alright, your mom's not here. Shut the fuck up.
Put him in your pocket.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm sleeping, the baby screams, you're like, alright, I'll put him in a different room, lock it. I'm like, it was nice.
That's another problem.
Give him food, water here.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna put like the milk bar right next to him. Be like, when you have to shut up, drink that.
Here, have an iPad. Shut up.
Yeah, no, just give him like a slice of pizza and some water.
Yeah, he's like 5, like it's like 2 years old. Doesn't do nothing.
He doesn't even have teeth.
I'm like, that's not like his problem, man.
Yeah,
I'll put
it is.
He's
Uh,
gonna be like the toughest kid.
yeah, like, so how did you grow up?
I grew up eating.
Oh, you got breast milk? I never got that. My dad would just give me vodka every day.
Oh yeah, humor begin to ban words.
Yeah, this is what we call dark humor, but people get offended by that.
And this is what do you think would be a better world? That's pretty much obvious.
A world where
no.
Oh.
I have two options.
Sure, okay.
So like a world where everyone is in is in constant tension. When you talk to someone, you need to be careful to choose your words not to offend
Oh
anyone.
hell no! Oh hell no!
Because pretty much
Well,
that's how it's going right now. It's gonna go like that even more in the
This is
future.
why I don't want to talk. This is why I don't want to make new friends.
Yeah, like people are gonna get way so offended. You're gonna
Exactly.
you're gonna
Because
feel like that
the
way.
thing that it takes me too long to get to know what kind of humor they have.
Yeah, and you need to choose. Oh, if I say this word, you might get offended.
I don't know if they're just like being okay with it or they're just like trying to not be offended. They're just like saying that they're like saying I'm cool with it when they're not really cool with it.
Mhm.
Yeah. It does take a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like this, where you have to be careful with everything, or a world where I can make jokes about you. You can make jokes about me, about your.
I mean that is
We're
better
both fine with it.
as long as we find with it, sure. But
Yeah,
it's not. But I'm
Of
talking
course,
about.
not be offensive, but like
Yeah, that's if you're offensive and I can be offensive. I feel like you have if I'm roasting you, and you're roasting me.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Yeah.
But if it's more like you're roasting me and I'm not roasting you, that kind of
yeah,
is
exactly.
ridiculous.
It doesn't have to be one-sided, but like when it's reciprocal.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that it's better to again not be offensive, but like be able to express yourself without hurting anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you accidentally do, I don't know, like you just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I'd rather have you make jokes about me being Romanian and white and whatever, and me.
Oh no, I have a lot of people who make fun of me for being Somali, and I'm like, I don't mind. I make fun of them.
I'd
for
rather
being-
have that than be always have to go. If I say the word, I don't know, brown, he might get offended because coffee
Yeah.
is brown. He's
I don't know. So that's it.
But I've always like sometimes, can you call somebody out like, oh, he's black?
Yeah.
You can say that, right?
Yeah, but like, don't say it out of weird context.
No, but like, I won't. Like if I'm describing somebody, right?
Yeah,
If you know about
Yeah,
how he looks, I could say he's black.
That's stupid. Like, how will someone get offended? Like, hi, I'm trying to describe someone. If you ask me for like, he's black. Like, oh wow. And like, what do you have to say? He's white? He's not
Because
white.
for some reason that just sounds controversial in
That's
a
because
minor way.
Yeah, that's because people are fucking sensitive about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if someone is trying to describe someone, you have to say the color too. Because I'm like, you can
Because
say
that's the most important one. I know.
it is important. I'm
That's
like,
the first thing, you know.
Yeah, it's the first thing you.
it is not important color wise, but like at least I want to know if I'm looking for the guy.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
Like, imagine if you move the whole color thing. I'm like, hi, are you Abdullah? Like, I don't know.
It's
Let's
like
go up to like a white guy. Are you that?
Like,
You seem like a Mohammed.
yeah.
it's like what do you want to say? It's like a person of another ethnicity. What do you mean? Well, there's so many
Like,
ethnicities.
exactly.
Just tell me, is it black or white? It's not an issue.
Is he Asian or black?
If you say a white person, are they offended by being called white?
No.
No.
Apparently, you use Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Yeah, but then you just
Is that
use
what
white.
is for black color person? Or?
I think, I don't know. Like they say for people in America, it's African American.
Oh yeah.
What would you call yourself, African?
Because you're not African, neither American.
You're African.
I'm a
African.
complicated guy.
Oh, wait,
I'm not African either. I'm Danish.
You're African Danish.
Danish.
Danish African.
No, I'm fully African. I'm fully. Fuck.
No, but like even fully Americans also.
Yeah, okay,
African
fine.
Americans.
Then I'm fully African but Danish.
So African Danish. Right, African Americans, African Danish. African Danish.
Yes.
Yeah, would you prefer to call African Danish or black?
Honestly, black sounds easier.
Yeah, like
Like, imagine people come African, then I'm just gonna get tired of it.
Yeah.
That's like way too formal. Like, bro, are we not friends?
Because then when I say African Danish, people know you've lived in Denmark for a long time and that you're
Yeah, but that,
you're pretty much Danish.
yeah, but then I'm like, bro, who are you trying to like? I'm not gonna get offended if you call me
But
black.
that's the thing. Somebody will.
Well, let them, okay?
Yeah, like-
You're talking to me here.
Yeah.
If I don't get offended, you should care. Like, let him get mad. He's not your friend.
Yeah, no.
Exactly. And you have my back. I'm like, he's not racist. He has a black friend.
Buy a black friend now. Buy 90 now.
That was an amazing video.
I love that TikTok.
Like,
Or like buy the Asian.
yeah, buy the Asian, $2.99.
Discounts off for 24 hours.
Yes.
yeah.
Limited edition.
Oh,
Very limited.
Are there like a species, an endangered species?
it's less often.
I mean, yeah, we're quite rare, you know.
Are you?
Well, we're rare in a ways of not getting offended.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I mean, black
Man,
people.
I honestly think white people get offended more than black people. When
Honestly,
when-
yes, now, because they're the one that like help us, but they just make the situation worse.
And what my theory is that it's not even a theory, it's true, because there's like so many left wing Karens that get offended. They're white, and they get offended when they see the least racist thing, you know, or ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And like they cancel the shit out of them, but they're literally using black people just to prove how great of a person they are. Like, look at me, I'm defending black people, I'm canceling people for being racist. No, you're just trying to be a bitch, not a bitch, like trying to prove that you're a good person or anything, and you're literally using the black people for your skills.
Exactly.
And I feel like black people should be the ones to decide if something is offending.
But I also hate how people use the card of like, hi, I'm not racist, I have a black friend, like that doesn't change anything. I can be what's it called, a homophobic and have a gay friend, that won't change anything. I can be a sexist and I have a daughter or a sister, that won't change anything. Like using them as a subject is like, you're not making the situation, we're just making it worse.
Not to be racist or anything, but
You really wrong. I don't know how you made that noise.
she's
I'm
like,
bad with it.
Oh my god.
Never know.
Oh my god, this shit was busting.
young.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you should get some cake.
Oh, it's cake.
Can you pause the video? It's like that, so like,
There's two lines up, all the way up.
yeah, that one. Fine. So we're watching the phone. It's kind of in a weird angle.
Oh.
Okay. Is that good?
Yes.
Ready?
I'm indeed.
Oh, okay. So we're back after a short commercial break.
Of course it would be.
Let's put another advertisement in between the video. To, I don't know.
Just me sneezing the whole video. Like every time me sneezing, just all
Nasal spray maybe.
Have you ever been sneezing? Give me the pills.
No.
It's something.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's.
It's time.
I just put it. It's probably hot. Yeah, you know how you get achievements in Genshin?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, just say the N word, you're like, you get the achievement, N word.
N-word.
Yeah,
Nice.
so Karen's left wing canceling. Oh yeah, racism.
Oh
Explore.
we take the whole bunch.
Like, just racism. No. No. But like,
Racism exists, but then again, I do admit that black people suffer a lot. But then, whenever other people talk about their own racism, and they're not a person of color, they get ignored, which I feel like is a bad thing, and we should give them more attention anyway. But then again, I also don't like how if you don't compare color of hair to a black guy's struggle, two different things. They can never be compared.
wait, what do you mean color of hair?
Like,
Yeah, like being ginger, for example.
Oh,
or if you have like specific different color hair, like blonde people being stupid, for instance.
yeah.
Like I feel
Man,
like
they're
that.
not as oppressed as black people.
No, they're not. I hate people comparing to that. I'm just there like, did you just compare
Man,
like 1,000 years of slavery to a ginger hair color?
yeah, exactly. Like,
It is a bit.
that's
mad.
racism is like a serious thing. It's still going on. Like racism is going on. Slavery, hopefully not.
No, well,
I think-
actually, slavery still exists.
Yeah, something.
Middle Eastern
does.
countries. Middle Eastern countries still have like, slavery.
Yeah.
But like, and yeah, as you said, you shouldn't compare being ginger, how people hate gingers with.
But it's like people don't even hate gingers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's-
I love gingers.
Exactly.
Me too. Like,
Yeah.
But some people like hate.
Also Brian.
oh,
Yeah, Brian loves gingers.
Oh.
But like that's the difference. People don't just hate gingers.
Yeah.
But people do hate black people.
Is it recording?
I think so.
oh shit! If you just, it's moving numbers. It's moving numbers.
Yeah. But yes, but like that's the difference as well. There's like many differences, but that's one of them. Like people just bully gingers sometimes because it's funny, And because
Yeah.
they're bullies.
Okay.
You don't bully them.
Okay, yeah,
because
you
that's-
know.
You don't enslave someone because you're a bully.
Casper.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Casper. Fuck, what is his name? He's in first eye. It's like our class.
Oh. Remember your name? Wait, which one? Describe them.
No, the
Black, white.
fuck. This is white ginger.
Wait, who?
Oh.
Oh god, if he's watching this video, he's gonna hate us.
Yeah, he's not.
I'm sorry, but I don't talk to
That
you.
guy. I think
Yeah.
you know who
We all, he plays guitar, right?
Yeah.
He plays guitar in the party.
Guy.
Yeah, there's one. There's literally one person.
He's literally searching him up on next year.
Yeah, I think it does sound like K or something. Carl! How can we forget your name, Carl?
We're sorry, Carl.
I'm so sorry, man.
Very Carl. Yes, what about him?
Let's-
Yeah, I feel like he gets bullied a lot for being called ginger, which I feel like I do feel sorry for him because he gets annoyed a lot by it. Because you know Sven and I think one of his other friends,
Yeah.
they bully him for being ginger and everything, and I can tell he's getting annoyed by it.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should stop, honestly.
Yeah.
But and also the one thing about like Carl, that he doesn't compare his struggle with other people's struggles because he's like my struggle cannot be compared to other people because it's two different things.
But that's also not okay that they're like.
Yeah, it's not okay.
They're not-
I never said it was okay.
But like, no, but it's unfair that he wants them to stop, but they don't.
Yeah,
That's
but
the problem.
the thing, they don't see this as a big problem because you know no one's talking about
Yeah.
it because everyone's talking about only Black Lives Matter,
Yeah.
which I feel it's a fucked
So
up way.
they're
They
like,
just-
you're not black, so you're not that oppressed.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna bully you just because it's fine. It's not that serious.
That's also a good point.
That's
yeah.
like just don't.
Just don't be rude, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, peace, love, and kindness.
And I wanted to say like racism.
Don't tell that to my roommate.
A lot of cancel culture has been going too wild because they are confuse racism and ignorance. Cause not yeah. Cause like if let's say a guy, let's say he says the N-word, you know, he's a white guy. He doesn't know it's a bad word. Like he's just too stupid to understand that it's offensive or something. That's not being racist. That's being stupid, you know.
Yeah.
Racism is when you actually see black people as another kind of species and you treat them differently.
Yeah, it's like more of like if you don't see them as human being or if you see them as a lower level.
Yes, that's racism, not just
That,
like
yeah.
ignorance. Ignorance is like being stupid or ignorant.
Yeah, just being
racism
dumb
when
person.
you actually do something about.
Have you watched Get Out?
Yeah.
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 That's not racism. That right there is like putting black people over the white people. Have you seen the movie?
That is racism.
Yeah, there is racism, but it's funny racism because it's not the racism you expect from the movie.
Yeah.
It's about black people, you're like, oh, they're gonna be racist. Like, no, they were like they appreciate them so much that they want to be like them.
Oh, it's the opposite kind of.
Yeah,
racism.
it's absolutely where I was like, I'm happy but sad at the same
They
time.
wanna be black.
Exactly, I'm like, eh, I'm like also offended at the same time. Like, white people are not bad.
No. But so basically, that's why so many the cancel culture is so big right now because everyone sees a person, I don't know, he does something, says an offensive joke.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, cancel. You're like,
I also hate how they cancel something for someone who did something like 10 years ago.
oh, exactly. Man.
I hate
Really?
that. Yeah,
Look, I was transphobic a year ago.
exactly. And they're like, yes.
I was legit transphobic. I hate like trans.
And then out of nowhere, you're like, I guess I am trans. But it's exactly. But the
Yes,
thing is
it's time to
that
switch sides.
yeah, exactly. The thing is that
So I changed team, you know.
Yeah.
Changed team.
it's like hating like fucking Barcelona. You're like, oh, well, I'm a Barcelona fan now.
Yeah. And like, what? Are you gonna cancel me now because I was transphobic then?
Yeah,
Bitch, I'm a transphobic.
exactly. And I just fucking hate how they remove the option of ever people being a good person.
Yeah.
Like they're like, if you fucked up once, it's done for you.
I hate.
You can say no second chances.
so much what people did with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
The guy, you know, with the dead body.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not a good thing. That's a very bad thing to do.
Yeah, he fucked up, but he legit was feel sorry for it.
So many apology videos and so, but every single YouTuber out there, instead of trying to resonate, like be reasonable or something, all they did was profit from this action and like made videos with thumbnails like, oh my god, Logan Paul did something horrible.
Legit,
And
yeah.
they just talk and like shamed him so much to get views more.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it used to be.
That's almost just as, it's not as bad, but it's bad.
It's bad enough.
Like that's
Like
just
you're not
taking
doing
advantage of other
You're
people.
not helping. That's what YouTube do. That's what point of YouTube. That's what how people get views these days. It's most like they're talking about other people's dramas. It's like, oh, this one got caught for being a pedophile. Let's talk about him. Like, legit, if PewDiePie gets canceled for something, like legit, you're gonna find so many videos about it.
And again, as I said, just trying to prove what great of person they are by canceling others.
Exactly. It's like they ignore everything PewDiePie has done and they cancel him for one thing he done. Like,
Exactly.
listen, you know Mr. Beast, right? He has done so many good things, done so many charities, and helped so many movements. But I remember a few months ago, people tried to cancel him for something so stupid. Yeah, but you see, he got ignored because their fans were like, nah, fuck you guys.
There's a massive fan.
No,
Yeah.
What about the global warming? She like no company, no one did anything. He legit with his own team in mind.
Yeah.
The initiative, he like planted the shit on.
Yeah, he plants like 1 million trees.
20, wasn't it 20 million?
Yeah, and even like I think what's it called? The owner of Tesla joined as well.
Like,
Max, no,
You own Tesla, no? He's Romanian.
it's not the owner of Tesla. I forgot his name.
Wait, Tesla?
Yeah.
You mean the guy Tesla? He just said Tesla. It's him, right?
No, that's not his name.
Oh, what is it? His name
No, it's Elon Musk.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. I forgot his name as well.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I'm not Tesla. The master of Tesla.
The agriculture, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, but like again with Logan Paul,
Yeah.
of course it's not.
It
horrible
was
what he-
fucked up. But I
But
think they're not, yeah, like you said.
but again, man, just let him like forgive you. It's really unfair to destroy a guy's whole life just because he did one wrong
The
thing.
thing is that YouTube does not want apology. They just want to end you.
Yeah.
Because like nothing is enough for them. No matter what you do, it's never enough for them. And I don't know what they want. They're like, apologize. You apologize. Like it was not good enough. You're not being sincere enough. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Yeah, like literally everyone was watching Logan Paul vines on YouTube. Like,
Exactly.
amazing.
everyone loves him, and then he's done that. They're like, oh my god, no fucking can't.
Yeah, I know he was fucking stupid for doing that. But then again, he apologized, and I feel like it was sincere. More than Jake Paul.
And again, see that's being ignorant. He didn't know that filming that and posting content.
Yeah, but it wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
I don't blame him because if he didn't do that, no, someone would have done that at one point.
Yeah.
So it wasn't his fault because no one knows what's really the limit in YouTube until you get caught out for it.
Like there's literally some many like.
Exactly. But right now YouTube is so fucking sensitive that you can't show anything
you
offensive.
can't say anything. Man.
Yeah, you can't really say anything. That's why people are fucking scared.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's like having the constant tension of being careful with your words.
Yeah,
and
there's this
and you
YouTuber-
see that you watch it. You
Yeah.
literally see
For instance,
YouTubers
like
say,
you know KSI, he got cancelled for like he got like what's it called?
For saying the
Banned. Not the N word. It's funny.
oh my, oh, I
yeah,
remember.
for something
For child abuse.
abuse.
But there was nothing
There
about
was
it.
nothing about
She
it.
said the word child abuse.
No. It's like a video about a child abuse, but it was like in a
Oh
funny
no, it
way.
was child endangerment.
The child endangerment, but it was no child endangerment. It was just a random video about a child doing something stupid.
Yeah, and then he got banned for a week.
Yeah.
Because he just watched the video.
Holy shit, man, that's so retarded.
Yeah, it was,
Fucking snowflakes. Shut the fuck up, please. Man.
but that was just YouTube being a snowflake.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's so dumb.
And or people reporting
Yeah.
the video.
Oh yeah, probably that
How
too.
else?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and I also hate how biased YouTuber can be sometimes. YouTube system because they'll ban like another guy for something, but then they won't ban another girl for that.
Yeah.
Same like with Twitch, they legit allow girls to be what they call very exposing.
Yeah.
But when a guy does that, cancelled without hesitation.
Oh my god.
Oh, they can say the N word, then like, they forgive them. But when a guy does it, he's
Yeah, it's
done.
like,
Banned, no second chances.
like-
E-girls on Twitch is like the fucking
Yeah.
mainstream of Twitch.
Like I,
Now
legit,
they're
legit,
wondering-
I have to say, I feel like they are fucking the fucking main boss in Twitch.
Yeah.
They're like the main thing on Twitch now.
Yeah.
Do you know that guy Finster or something? It's a guy. I think he's pretty much a guy, but he looks so much like a girl. He has like boobs and shit.
Yeah.
He looks. Boss. He looks. I thought. Can you search Finster? Fin and.
You're about to have a different. You're about to question homosexuality.
Oh yeah. I know I will.
Watch the Nathan's game.
Rosal's already done that to me
I
once.
love that.
Oh,
That is, like
You already done me dirty once. Wait, hold on.
Well, theoretically, try to.
As if anime trap wasn't enough. You're like, let me show you real life traps.
So it's Finn.
Fin is with through N and then space is STERR. I'm not sure, but it's doing a fine.
Oh, oops.
It's gonna give you a suggestion.
Yeah. Sterling.
Oh wait, is it like a 1 and a 5?
Yeah, that guy. 1 in a 5. Go to images. See?
Oh gosh.
That's a guy. Like, holy shit. Shows them.
Hey. Oh, it's this guy. He's actually really funny. He's really
I
funny.
think he's.
Yeah.
Is he transgender?
No, I don't
He's
think so.
he's definitely a guy.
Yeah.
Originally.
She's. I think.
Or she's definitely. Sorry.
No, I think it's a guy. He says he's a guy.
Oh, okay. So he's definitely. He just likes.
I don't
It's
know.
so confusing. And something I don't know.
I didn't hear anything about
Another
it.
thing. Okay, one thing I heard about
And I
suicide.
wonder how did he get those votes?
Transplant?
It might be fake.
Yeah. They might be fake or they might be transplants, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But you see some of his pictures, I say.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh god, that was. I feel sorry for all the traps he felt.
No, because like he doesn't try. Like he has very like somewhat manly voice.
Yeah.
Like it kind of like a 13-year-old boy.
Like, it's funny. I remember watching a video about two guys, like you know those.
Shout out to Finster, by the way.
Yeah, he's quite funny. He's
Yeah.
also on TikTok, right? Yeah.
But you know this what's it called, FaceTime chat where you meet random people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's this one guy who pretends to be a girl. Yeah, and then he found the other girl.
Oh.
Yeah, like wait, what the fuck is
That's hilarious.
No, God, I love that video.
Both of them are like faking to be girls. Like,
Yeah.
It's so cute. Are you a guy?
You're like,
Are you a girl?
No, they're like,
I'm a guy.
You know that guy on TikTok with the bunny costume, they made it, but he's like really tough.
oh yes, I got his recommendation a few days ago.
Oh, Onichi.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's so like.
I also got him, but
awesome.
as black as well.
Black.
Yeah, look, another guy who was just like him, but
Oh.
he's like.
Oh, he has like a Neko girl outfit and he's like, hey yo, Onichi, what's up?
I mean, he was talking about how black people were not being okay with what he was doing. He was like, "Don't look like I give a fuck."
Yeah, like, why should we care about that?
Exactly. I'm like,
As long as it doesn't hurt anyone, just do
it's
whatever.
like y'all are so insecure about your masculinity. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
Well, he wears a dress. And last time I checked, whatever you dress is not. It's justified by whatever you want to
Yeah,
wear.
it doesn't just, if you wear a dress, it doesn't say you're gay or straight or
No.
anything, just wear whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Also,
Like, I want to wear a tuxedo.
about the females,
Off topic, yeah.
females on Twitch and guys, it's like society and the male depression.
Yeah.
Like guys are, oh, I'm so depressed, society, like, okay.
Yeah, cool, relatable.
Then a girl is like, oh my god, it's like, oh, come here, queen.
Yeah, the thing is that they put guys' feelings into law where they're like, you guys are good. Like the thing is that guys made it worse for each other in a way because they don't really show emotions. Girls show emotions.
We know someone that never cried. Do we?
Oh my fucking god, I hated that shit. The thing is, guys do show emotions, but the thing is that a lot of people feel like to be manly, you have to have zero emotions. Where you cannot cry, anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that is worse than, like, I would rather have someone who shows emotion than someone who doesn't show any emotions.
Yeah, because it's not human to not show emotions. You want to be humane.
Yeah.
Show emotions.
Exactly.
I think it's more mainly to show that you are.
Exactly. To me, I feel like,
Yeah.
if you're not insecure about yourself and like open about yourself and you can try whenever you want to, I feel like that's some manly ass shit right there.
True, very true.
Than someone who's very insecure but acts tough and like wants to be a fuckboy.
Like Jay. No, not Jay, but like the person whose name starts with J.
Yeah.
Do
That
you
dude.
know what?
But it's not just Jay.
I don't know.
Okay.
You don't know. I'll tell you later. Oh, you know about it, but you can't say his name.
Okay.
But yes, people like him because even in our school right now, there's a lot of people just like him who are so fucking toxic masculinity.
Oh, no, I know.
Not that Jay. There's another Jay.
Oh, okay.
That's my Jay, it's just the person that starts
Yeah,
with J.
Yeah, but he doesn't go to a school.
Oh, you did?
No,
Oh, okay.
he never went to a school. We met him before.
I thought, okay.
So basically, conclusion about cancel culture, chill the fuck down.
Exactly. Like y'all did your thing, You went forward, but then you went way too
You
far.
went too far. Just
Like,
just like
it was like
it's like black level of like trying to be
this.
trying to be like cancel culture. It's here, and then they went like here.
It's like they solved the crime,
Yeah.
but then since there was no crime, they
They
created
weren't-
a crime. They created a crime so that they could continue it because they're like, we don't want to
Yeah, they were
stop.
bored, so like,
Yeah,
you know,
they're
let's create.
Yeah. I heard this guy saying the N word 10 years ago. Do you want to cancel him? Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
So, like,
Yeah.
Searching on Google, people that say the N word. Like,
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
anyone famous, there's gotta be that one guy who's like, I can't find anything dirty on you.
because they have nothing else to do with it.
Yeah.
Like,
You know Chris Evans?
find a job, find a hobby.
Yeah, you know Chris Evans?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that. I thought-
Yeah. They were able to find a picture of himself of his dick. Because he accidentally uploaded it on the internet. It was so fucking amazing. He was like, wait, I did that?
Wait, I remember, wasn't that Ryan Reynolds?
I don't understand a picture of himself fully naked, but it was
Oh.
just a joke.
Oh, is this a joke?
I
know
think-
it was.
I think it's true, but like no one really knows because he was a kid.
Yeah, okay.
That was a teenager.
It's just me when they're like, when you shave your balls with the help of the phone camera, and you see a lot of haha and love reaction.
That's
Oh my god.
nice cookie.
Yes. You got a little bit. You missing that little bit.
Yeah,
of
he missed his
spot. You missed- Be careful right there. This kind of sensitive part.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That'd
Have
be
you seen the
worst.
picture of what's he called?
Okay, so.
Not Kes, he's the guy from last year, pre-IB. Eric. There's a picture of his balls on the fucking group chat.
Oh,
I
God.
still cannot believe that he uploaded that. He's like, guys, can you rate this?
So how many people?
It was today. What's it called?
Dorms chat.
The dorms chat.
So like, there's females.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, Casper told him like, can you delete this? He's like, we cannot delete this because if we delete it still stays in there. I mean, the picture's still in there.
Oh my.
It
So
is
you
so.
can still find it.
Yes, if you scroll up, you can find
He
it.
did so many things.
I mean, I've heard Eric is like one of the weirdest kids. ever.
Oh, he is, bro. If you went to his room, you can't even breathe in there.
Oh my god, we had to film.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Oof, yeah. When one day, it's like, he came to the dorms. I was like, yo, Eric, we need to film in your room. Clean your room, please. And I'm gonna go sleep, and in like 2 hours, 3 hours, we're gonna come and film, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went, I slept, I woke up. It's like 2 hours passed by. I went, and when before I went to sleep, he like started vacuuming, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went back there, he was still vacuuming. He was vacuuming the shelf, the drawer from the shelf.
Oh.
You know, you vacuum that, open it. Man, how much? And the room was still so fucking dirty. There was like bread on the floor.
This is why I question him. He cleans the unimportant stuff.
Yeah,
Like
he cleaned the drawer, but
I've
not
never once cleaned my drawer. I'm sorry, my drawers are dirty.
with the vacuum.
Yeah, exactly. That's
With
what.
the
That's I'm sorry, but he was just a one complicated kid. He even tried to rape Crimson at one point.
Yeah.
Let's not get canceled. Let's not get the YouTube video canceled. In second, he didn't like actually try to do it. He was just chasing him.
Yeah, but still, it was half naked.
Right.
Hopefully, naked. I don't
He
remember.
was drunk. No. I don't think he was naked. No. It was just a fact.
Oh my god! But either way, a lot of
Definitely
people
is.
hated him.
Yeah.
mean,
I remember
fair.
at one point, like his dad was there. Then he shaved his head in the big kitchen, and I was walking past, and I was like, "Oh, I've seen enough today."
He shaved his head where?
In the kitchen, big kitchen.
Oh.
Like they were just sitting there, he was just shaving his head. I was like,
That's
a
not.
bathroom.
That's so
yeah, exactly.
unhygienic.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm like, thank God I don't live at B at that point.
Oh God.
But right now I'm curious, which area is gonna be worse, A or B right now? Because B right now they
I
have,
think B is still. Oh, what's going to be next?
yeah, because you know B they got some new interesting people.
Let's see.
The vocal minors.
But overall, the
Well,
dorms,
we have the minors.
the dorms are generally.
No, it's not a good place. It's funny because when the new person came, the air kitchen was such a mess. And she just walked past and I was still like, it was me, Yuli, and Jay, we were just smiling at her. Like, I hope she doesn't notice, I hope she doesn't notice. You're like, fuck, we fucked up. We can't. The thing is that it wasn't our fault. Fucking Elizabeth and Oliver were there the whole week. And I'm pretty sure it's their mess because they were the last people there. And Elizabeth said she cleaned and I'm still like,
Man,
you call this
clean
cleaning?
what? Like throw some stuff in the trash.
Yeah, this is what pisses me off the most.
That's literally, then you tell people cleaning, they like get offended because you tell them to clean.
The
I
doors.
don't care about this, but I'm more care about Oliver because I know he made a mess there, but he doesn't want to clean it.
He says it, not us. So
I don't-
Oliver is just have something against anyone.
It's funny because he was very nice to me today. Which is
Oh.
weird.
Because of the towel.
Either way, yes. I'm not gonna. He knows. I don't care. Oliver has fucked my life over the half a year. I don't care how nice he is to me. It won't change anything.
What's the count of the minutes?
59. Oh, it's 1 hour now.
Oh, nice.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Like the thing is, if you're a germaphobe and go to the dorms, you will die.
Oh yeah. If you hate hygiene, if you're a big hygiene fan, don't live at the dorms.
No.
Hell
No. Anything you touch.
But Sandra,
if
if you were my roommate,
I'm not going to the dorms.
I will pay you. I'll pay the rent.
Pay the rent. Then you can have the maid job.
Yeah, exactly. Then you will live the life.
Yeah.
No parents rules. You can wake up whenever you want to.
That is nice.
School is like
I think your maid does that.
Yeah, most of the time.
think about it. You have your homies right next to you.
One for me.
I'll make him play Genshin.
Okay, move.
Yes.
No, nice. Like dorms suck so much, and like I hate people.
Yeah.
Like when I have to wake up and make breakfast. I don't want to see people.
Yeah.
You can see
Especially
me,
in
though.
the kitchen like that.
Yeah.
Fine.
And I have to make dinner in front of other
I
people.
mean, it wasn't really. It wasn't really nice for me when I wake up to Oliver's music or loud noises.
This is that kind of trap music.
It was like a British songs rapping. British rap. It was so freaking weird. But it was like around freaking 8 a.m. I'm like, bro, you know I live right next to you. Why are you putting that loud music? I you told you so many times not to do that.
At least he didn't put the American hymn.
He does.
Oh.
Oh my god.
He put so many random songs that piss me off. So I'm like,
America, fuck yeah.
Yo, if you make food and you like flip, you drop if you drop one piece of food on the table. If you eat it, it's like extra protein, you know.
For the bacteria.
So much.
So much protein.
Oh. Not even when people actually clean and try their best to clean, it still looks dirty.
right now he's cleaning the room right now. It's such a mess. I cleaned the fridge for him because it was such a mess.
People steal food.
Of course, that's how the norm is.
Yeah.
This is why I hate living with him because he will leave the door fucking open.
Like the people have like common fridges, you know, put their food in.
Exactly, but
People just take
it doesn't matter for me right now because legit my door is just like it's like your door right now. It's just every day just open where anyone can come in.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, what's the point? I put my food in there. I put it in there so no one steals it. But what's the point if the door's always fucking open
Yeah.
and it's never locked?
It's like, or if you put something in the oven, you might just not find it there anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm just done with him honestly, and I hate how I still see him today.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Oliver. You probably were a nice guy, but not to me. So fuck you.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be an extra long podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Oh, we're not even done. Chill
One
the fuck
question.
out.
One question which you came up with.
Oh,
Is it harder to be gay or black?
did I say that?
Yeah, you said it.
When did I say that?
No, it's
Like last week,
Bro, is it
I
happening?
asked you for suggestions. You're like, oh, we should talk about it. Is it harder to be gay or black?
Fuck. This is so funny.
You'll be biased.
Exactly. Then you go ahead. You're white and you're straight, so you have the most
I think-
unbiased opinion. But you also part of the black
I
community.
think it depends where you are.
Yeah, because I mean, to me, I feel like
Julie
So
said to me, hi Julie, if you listen.
okay.
She said,
I
it
agree with
depends,
her.
it mainly depends where you are.
Yeah, I feel like
That makes
racism is
sense.
all depends in different countries. Because I feel like in Asia, it's not about being black, it's more about your sexuality that's going to be questioned
Yeah,
more.
like-
But in America, it's more about your color than your sexuality that's going to be questioned more. But in Africa, it's both. They don't care. If you're black and you're from outside from Africa, they'll still hate you. It's funny how they will like you guys more than they will like me.
That's very
Because
odd.
for some reason, I hate it. This is why black people look down upon. Because they make you guys feel like you guys are the kings when you come into the country. Because they want your money and everything. But when I come to that, I'm just there like, bruh.
Wow.
Because they want our lifestyle. And they see it.
So basically, just depends where we are. Like,
Yeah.
what belief those people have. In the
I think so as well.
No.
We haven't done the correlation one. Alexander, choose one. What's the
1 and 2?
Yeah.
1.
Okay. So the number like the U.S. America spending money on science, space, and technology correlates with suicides by hanging, strangulation, and suffocation.
What?
So the more money they spend on science, space, and technology, the more people suicide by hanging, strangulation, and suffocation.
I have a good
Please
explanation.
don't take this on YouTube. Please.
Okay, I have a good explanation for that.
Yeah.
I feel it's because they don't put enough money on suicide help and all that kind of stuff, and they focus on the money on the technology.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
good one. Nice.
Thank you. I wish I was that good in school.
Rest in peace.
Maybe like space, science, technology. Just like a lot of people trying to become astronauts and shit.
Yeah, I feel like because
Because they will like go to this testing where they need to feel like they're in space and shit.
yeah,
Because
because
they die because of suffocation.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
then they just say, oh, it's not our fault, it's suicide.
yeah, it's good. No. They don't blame it on suicide. They blame it on what's it called, school shootings and stuff like that, or like games.
Bruh.
Like games increases suicides. And I'm just like, what?
Oh yeah, like space, science, technology, it also can be games.
Yeah, exactly. But
Like
like,
how
for
is-
instance, in America, they focus way too much on military
Mhm.
and not like on their own people, and they have that one of the highest suicide rates
Mm.
and like depression rate as well. But they were like, nah, let's focus on NASA instead and military and show the country that we're the most powerful countries. But I'm like,
Sure.
NASA is cool though.
Yeah.
it is cool, but like the funny thing, like NASA was built to explore the ocean, and we've only explored 5% of the ocean.
No.
Because they made it before we couldn't even go to space, and they were created to explore the ocean. And I feel like they saw something they don't want to tell us, so they're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
We learned something new today.
Exactly.
But NASA is also pretty like important.
It is important. Yeah, I feel like.
But it's, because the thing is, they watch out for us from outer space.
Mhm.
Like they watch out for asteroids.
Asteroids.
No, but have you not heard about it?
What? We're gonna die?
No.
Again?
There was an asteroid that if it hit our planet, we would have died. But
Yeah.
it legit missed a few inches, and NASA did not
No,
notice
that's
it
it.
until it was too late.
I watched a video recently.
Yeah, and
about-
I'm just still like, yo, what the fuck? So if that shit hit us, we
No,
would've
no,
known.
no. That they can see a 10-kilometer. Basically, there's different sizes of.
Yeah, but like 10 kilometers is not enough for us to make a reaction to it. Like,
No, but we'll see it.
and
Yeah.
it will still hit us.
Yes, but we'll be able to go underground. That's
But
the only way to survive.
Where?
But how long? How long do you think? Like, you could,
They'll a week.
a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Does it take a week to hit?
No, but like basically, so depending on where the asteroid is,
Oh.
because sometimes if the asteroid is in front of the sun, you won't be able to see it.
Oh shit.
If it's behind this, no, if it's on the other side of the planet,
Yeah.
basically where the sun isn't,
Yeah.
then the sun will like reflect on the asteroid, so you can see it.
Oh, that.
So that's how that works.
Okay.
So, but if all the asteroids are from the sun, then you won't be able to see the asteroid. But basically, NASA can predict where they will go.
Yeah.
Because they can like see it.
Yeah,
so
they
they predict it. But basically, in the next 100 years, we're fine. They
Oh,
predicted that. In
But-
the next 100 years, there will not be any asteroids that
But-
will kill us.
But there's also a theory of like, wasn't it like in a million years that the sun is gonna explode?
Yeah.
That's like a billion.
No, let's not go there, please. I don't want.
Bro, you want not only will not you not be alive.
I already have.
I don't think the Earth is gonna live that long, considering how we fucking it up.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll also read something into it. Like a 1-kilometer asteroid, right?
It's gonna destroy everything.
That'll destroy a country.
Our country, no?
A country. Around a 140-meter asteroid.
I don't think it's
140 will destroy basically New York.
But I feel like more than just not New York, because like it will hit New York, but like it will create an explosion as well.
That's also why it'll kill the entire city. But it's just 140 meters is not that big.
No, but
But it's enough to destroy a
yeah,
whole city.
because it's of its speed is going and
Yeah.
everything. And not only will it destroy the city, it will also destroy like part of the Earth, because it will go deep down.
Yeah, I mean, it will go deep, but
I just realized we can literally die at any moment. We just see an asteroid coming.
I mean, how do you think the dinosaur film with its own like an asteroid? Like, bro, is that a shooting star?
that was a 10 kilometer
Yeah, but
asteroid
it's also
that
funny when you
destroyed
think about it, like, bro, that shit is getting way too close.
But what is that?
Just see the,
You make a wish.
yeah.
I wish I wish I was dead.
Nice joke, bro. Like, it's getting way too
That
close.
shit getting kind of close.
Yeah,
Just see the explode, like, you mother, bam.
Bruh.
Oh my god, if that's how we died and the aliens find us videos about, oh god, I'm worried that the first videos of any outside that fan about us is like those weird YouTube videos.
I'm going into an existential threat, please. Let's
Like,
not-
guys, I have a question. Let's say all the internet is destroyed, right?
Yeah.
All technology is destroyed.
Yeah.
Would we be able to rebuild it and access the same
No,
internet?
no.
Not the same. I don't
No.
think the same.
I don't think it will take us a long time to rebuild it because you know
But
why?
like, let's say we did rebuild it.
No. Do you know why we only don't rebuild it? Because there's some dumbass people who think that it's a sign from God. So it will start a whole ass.
There's enough scientists to believe.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of people that think the internet is bad.
Yeah, but there's also enough people who think like, why did you get destroyed in the first place?
Yeah, but
it gotta be a sign from God.
There's not enough people of those.
There's not enough.
There's not enough.
Getting more and more atheist stuff.
Yeah.
We go.
Yeah, but that's true. But that also depends on which time we're moving because some people can make some weird speculations.
They will, but they will also not be.
But yeah, I
heard.
think it would be built, but like in the 19th version of it. Because it needs 19th version. Yeah.
With Eminem and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get Eminem back.
Oh my god.
No, please destroy the internet.
We're gonna get Nokia back.
But I'm like, let's say we just rebuild it. We'll be able to access the same internet. We'll be able to access YouTube.
It's probably gonna be.
Well, yeah.
Like when we finally get internet working again, or however the fuck it works, would we be able to go back on YouTube?
Well, it's
Not
not. It
begging
becomes.
you, but they're probably just gonna make another.
Everything is just
It depends on the
gone.
company.
Yeah, everything is gone.
It's just a reset.
Yeah.
But who resets it?
But the
though?
internet is not
Probably.
a physical thing.
Yeah.
It just exists.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just curious how
Like internet will still exist, but it's more of like we won't be able to access it.
yeah, but will we be able to access it?
We will access it, but like
Later.
it's shut down because you know each app is like what's it called? It's made by another company, and that company has a what's it called like those system, and the system is shut down. It shut down the app.
We need to revive Mark Zuckerberg. Who invented YouTube?
That I don't know.
It's a female actually. That's her name.
Do you Microsoft own YouTube?
No. Microsoft wants to buy YouTube, but they said no.
okay.
Prem said you want to.
Yeah, Pepsi made Microsoft. I mean, the owner of Google is actually an Indian guy.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, I was amazed. I was joking because I was like, yo, did he actually make Google? Damn.
No.
They have a lot of different places.
It's I'm like, oh, that's where the meme comes from about Indians being smart.
Yeah.
He's already the founder.
Okay, Abdalla, I forgot to ask you in your podcast about this, but like, you know, it's the same question.
Yeah.
I ask everyone of them. Like,
Yeah.
when did you first realize, if you remember,
Yeah.
when did you first realize that everyone, including you, is going to die?
In real life?
Yeah.
Fuck. I think it was mostly as I grew up because you know it's weird because my mom used to make a lot of death jokes. That's probably
Make you like.
it was to remind me. No, it was to remind my mom. Oh, whenever I do something, so she's like, you know what? I'm not gonna live long enough to deal with your bullshit anymore. You just always tell me, she's like, oh my god, when I die, y'all are fucked. And I'm like, Mom,
You're
please
the
don't
best.
die. Yeah, but
Why
please
is
don't-
dying?
yeah, that's. I was like a little kid back then. She still make the same joke. She's like, oh my god, when I die, y'all are fucked. So Mom, they are fucked. I'm good. I'll live in a dorm. I have to learn way worse people than you guys.
Is it like a thing, parents remind their kids that you're gonna die? Because my mother does the same thing. Like,
No, she doesn't remind me that I will die. She reminds me that she will die.
I think they want to remind you that
Yeah,
you
that
should
she-
be grateful.
Yeah, you should be grateful and you should be independent.
Yeah.
Because I'm not always gonna be there for you. Like I'm not gonna make food for you every day.
Yeah, like my mother also, when I call her, she's gonna, man, come on, I'm gonna die soon. Like,
Yeah.
Most of you know.
It's more of like they're just like,
Why are you
please.
telling me that?
No, it's more of like they're just like, I swear to God, can you just stop? Like growing you was hard enough.
Yeah.
You're a grown ass man. Get your shit together.
Holy, this podcast is gonna be so loud.
Oh my god. But it's so true. They just want to be like, I'm done. It's like been how many years? 19 years?
Oof.
And you still want me to
She literally lived 2 lives, you know?
Yeah.
13 years.
exactly like we're gonna do the same shit as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Children.
So like, we won't get it now, but we'll get how they feel later on.
Would you adopt children?
Maybe, yeah.
Black ones, so you don't be racist.
Yeah.
You got, cause you're gonna be cancelled by culture. Like when you see like a black kid, you're like, nah. Like I want that kid. Like wow.
I think we're enough people on the planet.
Wait, I don't think you can choose.
I think you do.
You
do.
Sometimes. I think.
I heard
they give you a lot of options.
To choose.
No,
I want that kid. He looks cute.
No, it's more like they show you the background, like what type of person they are and everything. So, because you gotta say like, what kind of kid do you want?
I want the purple kid.
Yeah. I want the shiny one.
Yeah, I want that rare motherfucker right there.
He looks special.
But like,
you made it. Yeah, Gru Delby, I think she adopted 2 black kids.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't really mind adopting kids, but I want to have my kids on my own because you know what? I want to pass them genes.
I'd want my own kid, but I wouldn't.
Do you really want to pass your gene?
No, but I want to pass my wife's genes.
I see.
I would want kids, my own kids.
Yeah.
But I think we're enough people on the planet. And there's a lot of people in
yeah, exactly.
It's like we don't need more kids. Just get one from them.
But it's also sad. But also I also feel sorry for the adopted kids as well because their parents got left.
Yeah.
Because I heard about this story about one kid whose mom legit left him on adoption. Then she came back to adoption to adopt another kid.
I've seen that wrong.
That legit that gotta hurt. That gotta like if that kid is gonna be traumatized for life.
So like this kid is broken. I want another one.
Yeah.
They get a refund.
He just waited. He goes, "Hi, I want this kid to be adopted." And then like that kid is kind of gone.
Can I talk to your manager?
Like, hi, that kid right over there. Your kid like nah, the other one right there.
And then just listen to you.
Yeah, like
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
like mommy, you came back. Which mommy? I don't know you, bro.
It's the same with animals. I heard like cases where people give
No,
give
a
the
lot.
animals back to the adoption center if they get another one.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with animals is that they actually can't take care of their kids, no matter what.
The what?
Like the animals, the pets,
Yeah.
like lions, for instance, they always take care of their cubs.
Yeah.
Even until they grow up. But the thing is that if a cub goes to another mother, she's gonna eat the kid.
No, but it's not about cats. Cats like about people. Adopting
people.
Dogs or something, and then they leave it back in the adoption.
Yeah, that's
There's
because
another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Your own as well. She's come back to come get me. Like
exactly. It's so fucked up because the people with first with pets, they want the pets to be perfect and have no sickness or anything like that.
Yeah.
But that's not how life is.
Honestly, I would get the most fucking animal. Because no one's gonna want that animal.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, for free. Like they're like, okay, I'm gonna pay you to get it.
Like if there's
like I'm tired of changing his diapers.
if like there's a cat with I don't know broken legs or like without an arm or something, I'm gonna get that kid because
Like that, maybe it has too much diarrhea or something.
yeah.
Oh
But
god.
it's not because I'm chasing bad kids like, but it's because no one else is going to get her. So I don't know.
I mean,
It's also very nice.
I want to have a cat. I don't care what it is. I just want to have a pet who I can just be there with. When I'm bored, it can just
I just
chill with
want the
me.
kid to sleep.
Yeah, like right there.
this motherfucker.
Like look at him right now. It's just
Stay there
sleeping.
and sleep and
Mocha.
Kotka.
No, it's
Mocha.
Motherfucker, you're
like
fucking.
What?
It's like god
It's from
damn.
Scum's Witch. Most kawaii.
Oh, right.
Kind of crazy.
Bro, he's
but-
eating it.
Like
Well, close. No.
yeah. How much do we have?
We have 1 hour and 17 minutes.
17 minutes.
Damn, that's probably like the longest one.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm gonna end it.
Smart.
Yeah, man. Well, whoever's watching this at this time of the time, you're a real one for watching this long.
You're a real one.
Bruh.
What a G.
If it's Prem side, fuck you.
This might just be the best one so far. Also,
Yeah.
Here's some salt.
Damn. Fuck you, but thank you.
Alright, thank you for watching.
I think